alifungwa huko time ya Moi Kibaki anatoka sahi.
I'm purely virgin.
Ningia tu kwa ndai kama ameenda.
Unamchukua.
What do you think is going on in prison?
It was a confession.
Well, ni confession ya mse alikuwa ndani.
Let me just tell you something, right? Like if today I go to prison, let me tell you. I am dating myself for as far as
DJ
Kwambox. Honestly.
Kapow!
There is no way I'm leaving that prison at you. What you talking about?
I saw me too.
It was a confession though.
Working instrument.
It's not given.
Hi guys, welcome back to another episode.
Wagwan.
Today the men are even quiet. I think the aura is too much on set.
Yeah.
Too much.
Leo hata si tuko aura farming.
Lazima ukae composed.
Man,
Lazima ukae composed.
Wamezoea vienyeji on set.
labda
Nimesema tu wamezoea. Leo hadi wametulia, you know? So we have a lovely, beautiful guest on set. Hi Kwambox.
Hey.
Hello. Welcome.
I like that. That was a good interview. Introduction.
Tumekuwa
Thank you so
tukikupa.
but tulisema watu wasikuite beautiful, sijui mrembo.
But she's gorgeous. I mean.
She is.
Mbona tusimuita?
Wewe ulimuoa hadi.
What's takuita?
Nilisema. Thank you so much for that. Which is my camera? This one? This one.
Camera 5, yeah.
69.
Cube nibo ka. Like even just today, I was standing somewhere, minding my own goddamn business, right? Like, I think every Kenyan knows, like, shit is not only hitting the fan in your place, it's hitting the fan everywhere, right? I got shit to do, I got 6 million things, and then this guy, I could see him from like 6 miles away. I saw his intention even before he woke up out of bed that
Facts, you're told.
right? And this guy is just like, you can see him slowly moving closer. And then finally goes like, you're beautiful. Shut up.
The advantages of being tall.
I'm just saying, I don't like, just don't come at me like that. Like, let's find a middle ground where like we're laughing at something. Wait, Kenya squeeze, yeah? And then you like say something. But like, you're not gonna come at me like we're standing at like Hollywood somewhere and the director just yelled action, and then I
beautiful.
I hate catcalling. I hate it. I'm not called beautiful. I don't think everybody should compliment you.
So,
I don't think you should receive compliments from everyone.
boys anafaa kama seme, umechukua kura. You're a registered voter.
Yeah.
Alafu kuambia nice.
Are you a registered
Are you
voter,
actually
guys?
Exactly.
Stop mid-stroke ulizio swali.
Mi nimevote the same times as Kwambox. I bet.
Ayombangu hivyo.
Mlikuwa same police station.
Trying to impress her.
Is this your first time
Wait, is
voting?
it your first time?
For
No, I
me it
voted
is.
thrice.
Thrice.
Kwani wewe ulizaliwa lini?
Ile Supreme Court.
Amevote yake ya babake.
Ya CJ, ile ya CJ.
Tunasema
CJ.
nini class monitor does not count. Elections are sijui drama club. That's what we're talking about.
Ile ya Maraga ilikuwa
Ile ya
twice.
Maraga.
Mara tatu.
Maraga 6th.
Yeah.
Ile akiwa CJ.
Oh, okay. Are you counting those 2 elections?
Yeah.
Get out of here. Wait, okay. I see. I was just about to ask you. You went back. Some of us.
Wow.
Go till you
First timer, niko excited. So just register, guys. Yeah. Lazima lazima change happen.
Mezoea Super Metro.
Si tulipea mse wangu wai.
Metro tu hadi inaendanga ina covered.
Mimi nilipea mse wangu wai.
Wajakoya.
Hata usiseme hivyo in public on camera.
Singepea wase wote.
Dynasty
na mwingine hakuna vile ningewapea.
We need some Wajakoya in our lives. Hizo tutesa sana. Wanaishi mahali kuna fisi mingi.
akina Jonte.
Rongai
Kwanza-
Rongai, si lazima
Na si Rongai.
Ronga.
Kajado ni Kajado.
Ati Ronga
Kiseria ni Kiseria.
Kiseria.
National Park. My guy, ala.
Kilimambogo huko.
Tunajua.
Rudi saa Juja. Naona Juja.
Wait.
Ni Juja.
Now I'm even ngoja. Watu wa Langata Road. Hadi Nyayo Stadium. Hiyo bado ni Langata Road. Cause si kulikuwa na lion ilipatikana Langata Road one day in traffic.
Just roaming around.
Sikumbuki nikiwa shule story ya Rongai tumekata nayo nikitoka hapo nje nimeiona.
Ako ni Rongai, Langata.
Rongai fisi ama lion?
Lion.
Yeah, cause lion. You saw a lion in Rongai?
Lioness,
Bruh.
No, ulikuwa
Batu ni Juja.
ujaiva hivyo? Haiko kukula.
We.
Juja.
Yake ni
Imagine.
Juja.
Okay.
Kwa nduthi. Anakuwa kwa nduthi.
Hyena, rhinos,
Zebra.
zebras, hares. Yeah, so if you've never seen these things, just contact me 0721.
Yeah. Chill.
Kapow!
Mbona sijaisikia watu wakisema tu tunaenda nini excursion tunaenda Juja.
Sijui.
Mbona sijaisikia juu ya Juja National Park?
Come to.
Come.
Outside
Tembea.
the gate, you'll find everything you want.
Are you saying they're animals?
Actually, unakumbuka ile time yenye kulikuanga na ile declare fulani sijui leo ni mnaweza enda national park yote nini. Muthoni was
I was
hosting
just
them.
outside the gate.
Alikuwa na host hapo kwa wanaambia kamini time from 9 am utapata simba ikitokea. Alafu around hapo 4 p.m. zebra nini.
Jonte the hyena will be
So when Gava says like they're giving there's no payments for parks for that nini.
Wako included.
Na wewe sasa kwenu kunazo. Does that mean like maybe fare matatu is free or something?
Actually, fair
Because
quality
like you're
double.
inside the park. You live in the park
Matatu ya
already.
kwenda wapi? Si natoka.
Sinduthi. Ni Nduthi.
Mama
I just
Mboga.
opened the gate.
Mama Mboga
And then there was sup hyena.
Mama Mboga
never
alikulwa juzi hapo tu nje. 6 a.m.
No shit.
Yeah.
She was
Same.
attacked around
Same hadi.
5:55. And she was eaten alive.
Imagine.
Na mahena sijui kaa ngapi.
Alikuwa anapiga nduru, you could hear her screams.
Walai, una
It was
friend
not
wetu
a-
wako
not a
sherehe.
good sight at all, but anyway. Yeah.
Whoa, what?
Yeah, Tracy amekulwa.
Fuck.
At least amekulwa, what?
By the way,
Talking about kukulwa.
Shit.
about kukulu.
Ujaona Langata kuna mdem fulani alikuwa ana confess anasema mademo huko wako njaa mbaya. Alafu wao release karibu kila time like daily on weekdays my boys. Main focus weekdays.
Kwa nini starehe boys?
So ukitoka hapo nje, unajua ukitoka hapo nje, kutoka hapo nje unaweza wa time.
Ajapata action for 25 years.
So huyo mdem alikuwa anasema
Bado
kuna
tunaongea juu ya animals.
Watu.
Yeah, men.
yeah, humans are animals. So unaweza time weekday ukiwa mbaya. Byron weekdays unaweza time hapo Tuesday.
Wait, kwa nini weekend out ya starehe boys?
Sasa unaona si unajua each and every time Langata Women's Prison they release someone. Alafu sasa umde alikuwa anasema wotoka na secondary virginity.
Yeah, TPG.
So kuna msee maybe alifungwa huko time ya Moi Kibaki anatoka sahi.
I'm purely virgin.
Naingia tu kwa ndai kama ameenda.
Unamchukua
Nah, man.
Is that what do you think is going on in prison?
It was a confession.
well, ni confession ya msee alikuwa ndani.
Let me just tell you something, right? Like if today I go to prison, let me tell you. I am dating myself for as far as until
You'll be the US DJ in town.
DJ Kwambox.
honestly.
Kapow!
There is no way I'm leaving that prison at you. Njaa. What you talking about?
I swear, me too.
It was a confession though.
Working instrument. They were not for pointing.
Ati wewe usikaribie.
Gun or rape.
On the ones and the twos, you know?
I'm a gangster.
I'm not. They're not for gangs.
It's giving the bug season 8.
These are.
So vinyama
talking about?
So vinyama hizo una give example vinyama boy upo hivi kwa ameshika nini. So pia mademo anaoga 2 fingers inside.
What?
Wewe wacha mambo yako. Wacha
Si unacheki as in venye pose.
Friend.
No, he's not. He's just my coworker.
Ni confession ya hiyo TikTok. Uko na hiyo TikTok? No mse alikuwa tomboy-ish.
Sema hivyo.
But generally, hata mimi nikiingia ndani, there is no way I'm going to come out star.
Hata sahi.
Hata sahi in my profession, DJ Farii on the ones and the twos.
Umepata competition
It's fine.
hapa.
Podcaster by day, DJ by night.
Period.
Umepata competition.
At least.
Unaweza tupateke wewe? Wanaanzanga na karate.
Jonito uko sawa kichwa? Is everything okay at all?
Sijui kwa animals tukafika huko.
Since Jonito amongeleleo story, nimetaka kusema big ups to the millennials. Millennials can party.
Weekend imebamba.
This is the first event nimeenda. Sijasumbuliwa anywhere. Hakuna uwizi, hakuna rowdiness kwa crowd. Drinks ni seamless, entrance ni seamless. The party is partying.
The bash was bash.
Crowd control iko tu sawa. Unaweza enda mbele urudi nyuma. Bila kusumbuana.
Lakini I just have to say, unajua hawa wamelipwa. Sisi wenye
Okay.
Sema, kusikie.
To be honest,
sisi hatujalipwa.
to be honest, hiyo ni honest review.
Give us your review.
But your review?
Shikilia pesa.
Tumelipwa.
Acha mtu mwenye hajalipwa aseme. Ni kweli. It's true.
It's true.
It's true.
Absolutely.
It was quite a dope gig. I think my only concern is I was just like, what level of millennial am I? I know. I want to ask you a question. Do you know every artist that was on that stage?
Yeah.
Every artist.
Yeah, mabrango wakubwa.
Almost
every. Mi wangu
Which one didn't you know?
Mi hata sikuwa sikia ngoma.
Technically mi niliwajua wote, niliwajua wote.
Unajua artists wote wenye walikuwa kwa hiyo stage?
Time ilifika,
Okay. Nipatie lyrics za ngoma ya Darling P. Nipatie hook.
Nani?
Karibu ni kama hizo ni dumplings.
Sikuwa tumefika. Ilianzia saa 8.
Shout out to all millennials, man. Let me tell you, I was so excited to be in that audience because for once, I don't have to hear music where it's like...
Even though usikia ka sailors wakisound.
I don't have a problem with I don't have a problem with new sound, right? But like, bro,
what's the context?
Millennials, I was a teenager when Ja Rule was doing his shit, man. But now you want me to start learning new music. I got over 17 years of music catalog in my head. My brain has said, pause. Wacha nicheze zenye ziko kwa kichwa. So it was so great to see Darling P, who I heard the guy when I think I was in Form 1. And then I saw him for the first time. I've never seen him perform.
Can you sing a song?
Boom bafyo. Yes, you're Darling P in your mic just to be in your area. Say vioja osama kani vision for anyone who's sukari in your area. Kasheri ne kwedete. Mama mi ne kwedete.
Tukiwa toi kulikuwa na ngoma fulani as in tukiwa toi.
Akina nani?
Chuenye lilikuwa tukiwa watoi. Lilikuwa Umo Unity. So tukiwa watoi kulikuwa na ngoma imetustiwa na hizo beats. Same beats. Bro lilikuwa pre-units.
Iyo beat ilikuwa sample. But like what I'm trying to say is this show had so many people who a lot of us had not seen together for eons. Like, the last time Necessary Noise was on stage together, the first time they were on stage together in a really long time was at Industry Night, an event that I host, which is shout out to Industry Night.
Walikuwa Blankets pia 2024.
Yeah. But like the first time they came together was 2018 at an Industry Night, which is it's on YouTube. It was so good to see Abbas, right? Who was in which group?
Wali K-South wakiwa na kina Bamboo.
Yeah. Bamboo and
the quiz.
That member of Necessary Noise.
It was White Red.
A Kenyan boy makes me hot.
Sijui the third one.
By the time they did that album, alikuwa shatoka.
So mimi nilianza kuwasikia hiyo time. Niliwasikia hiyo time.
Anaitwa
Bamboo.
Bamzigi. Bamzigi si aliturn up kuwa producer, like alikuwa producer, alijulikana kama producer.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it was such, and the reason why I'm so proud of this event is because it's so crazy that just 5 minutes of a generation after us, right? 5 seconds of a generation, which is Gen Z. Like what I'm trying to say is, I'm a millennial. These artists are millennials. We're talking about.
Yeah.
You probably know Ja Rule and don't know who was the Ja Rule equivalent. As in, what I'm trying to tell you, yes, zoom in. Najua umeanza career yako ya mziki. Kenya, uko na 10 years of shelf life. Na ukidedi uende na mamziki zako na uende. The next generation don't care. Right? So it was so good to see Farii bring this. Industry Night is also back because we have to bring intergenerational mix of artists so that you don't have a sound coming and say, Kenya si ndio tumeshikilia. Bro, jipe miaka ka?
Nane.
By the way,
Ndio julikane.
Who's the third member of Kleptomaniacs?
Uyo.
The first one is?
Nyash.
Polo.
Polo. Roba.
Yeah. I was going to give you a hint from Klepto. Roba. Yeah, there we go.
Si Nyash ndo alisema
Like, it's so
hivyo.
nice to see
Tuendelee
them
ama
together.
tusiendelee. Alisema jipe
All those
makaka nane.
phrases, there are people who actually don't know that niendelee ama nisiendelee. They're like, see, ni ile kitu yenye ma-MC wanasema.
Bado acha kutumia hiyo line sasa.
So there's a lot of awesome Kenyan music.
Facts.
The industry is like, we're so small as an industry. Like there's so much great music, and I'm so proud of Gen Z because I love what you're doing with R&B, with old school R&B, bringing it back. This is amazing.
Personally, I would love to say Nameless was a solid 10 out of 10.
6,000.
Oh my God, Ali carried that stage.
Wow.
Yeah.
Na pia kuimba set ya Isa.
Manze.
Hiyo ilikuwa crazy.
Stage presence yake ilikuwa amazing.
Habib and Manga.
Sasa mimi nasikia
was an
unaanza
awesome
kuongea
show.
French.
Sana ipe Tande.
Tande.
Na Jua Kali kwanza ile ngoma yao fulani.
Kwa heri.
Kwa heri. Walikonga
Kaifafa.
wana relax.
Relax. Down my neck.
Relax. Mimi nakumbuka hiyo video. Najua hiyo video.
Kuja.
Tunaweza pelekana bafo ba. Pelekane bafo ba.
Kuja.
Ya hiyo ngoma. Pelekane bafo ba na hiyo ngoma. Najua ngoma Offed. Najua ngoma Offed.
Uko na ile head yenye uko nayo hiyo ngoma hapa sahi?
Uko nayo? Hapa imekuwa tujuane.
You're speaking to exactly what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, fact.
One, like, Kwaheri is like what, 10 years old? Can you imagine? Look, you know who I'm upset at? You know who's letting us down? You motherfucking DJs.
Yeah, walai.
Yeah.
How
No
the
one
fuck
plays
you all want to
classics.
play the same shit?
Facts.
This is the reason why I don't even go to clubs anymore, and now I can afford it. Shit.
Sai club ni Oble.
Oble.
The whole night.
Do you
Nah.
know, it's so upsetting.
Sure, it's
Like,
good.
I want to challenge you as a DJ. Yeah? You want to play for us? Right?
Na 3-step.
I'm not saying don't play that, but have a catalog. Unajua
Facts.
catalog ni nini? Catalog ni,
Educate them.
you can play Kwaheri,
Yeah.
right? You can take a few of those songs, mix them with them up. Like,
Yeah.
The bug.
Ngeli-
season
ngeli-
and the
Yeah.
next time you say bag,
Yeah.
you better
Ilikuwa na
bag
mashup.
some.
Season
The
7.
Season 7
Season
was my
7
favorite.
ya Festa ilikuwa
My
na
favorite.
mashups kali.
Tunaingia Daddy Yankee, tunaingia Kenyan music, tunaingia
Tunarudishwa hadi
Nataka
afro za
pesa.
za
Let me tell you,
kitambo.
and I'm going to say something that's very, very,
controversial.
Sema.
Sema.
it's not controversial, it's just with my breath,
Okay.
right? So, urban tone, right, is just a bootleg reggaeton. Argue,
Pamoja.
comments.
Fanyeni discussion.
Comments. Oh, Kwambox is a hater. Sour, right? I want you to take that sound and try and package it outside of Kenya, right? The first thing someone will tell you is are they trying to be dancehall or are they trying to be reggaeton? And these problems only occur because we don't have, awangale what was happening prior, right? Genge did something. Gengeton did something. Abanton did something. I like Abanton, but how many of these Abanton's artists are actually like, how, what are we doing with this sound? You get? So I had a very iconic guy here in Kenya, and he's doing some investments, and he was like, so we're talking music, and I was like, okay, you know what, you really need to invest in Kenyan music. And he's like, yeah, send me some tunes. And this happens all the time, right? You send somebody urban tone, they tell me, send me the sound that's hot at the moment. You send them urban tone, and the first response is, sounds like reggaeton in the early 2000s. Right? Now, if you know, I know that this is the sound on the street, right? But if it was just being made on the street, like there was just, you know, we can't afford beats, so we're just taking this thing and we're recording. Salute, the kids are trying to get out of the hood, right? But when you go and the producer produces for you something that just sounds like a bootleg version of something in another world, and reggaeton is one of the largest sounds in the world.
Facts.
Right? Dancehall is also huge, but we can't own it, guys. Right? So when I look at a situation where, and you know, we want people to be smashing that glass ceiling, but we have to produce music that is ours, is can even be licensed. You know, so that's where people are sitting here saying ile ngoma ya kwa ile ya
Ile ngoma.
well, that song should have like 600 what are they called? Remixes.
Yeah.
And a piano version, an R&B version, or a hip-hop version, because that's what America is doing. But here we want to copy somebody else somewhere.
Yeah.
Because to be honest, ngoma ya Jua Kali next nitasikia sijui ni lini. Maybe Culture Experience 2.0.
Yeah.
Maybe DJs wakame up na hiyo sample tusikie Ngeli ya Genge ya mapiano version ama whatever, like wakame up tu na kitu tu ama kwanza venye hiyo experience ilibamba. I guess tunafaa kuwa na venye R&B sasa imekuwa like the it. Tunafaa kuwa pia na sessions ama events particularly just for zikuwe tu mob, zikuwe tu culture experience
like
venye R&B like kila weekend unasikia sijui kuna singalong NSK, the other ones sijui unasikia kuna Iposha Gardens blah 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 blah.
We need more like
we need more.
For sure. We need more spaces where only Kenyan performances are happening. That's how you build the industry. When I set up in 2014, when I set up Industry Night, the thinking ilikuwa the same. You know, we had sound, and every time you leave the country and you know someone will tell you, yo, what's hot in Kenya? Like, what you mean what's hot? You play for them something, then they're like, okay, what else is happening? you know, then you start to realize, oh, snap. So our sound makes sense here, right? But the moment you step out, like, I don't know how many Kenyan artists are performing in Tanzania.
Power.
How many Kenyan artists are
Power to overwhelm.
How many Tanzanian artists have performed?
Many.
Right? I'm not saying that we shouldn't have these guys from
outside.
Okay. How many South African artists have performed in Kenya?
Every day.
Every weekend.
No, please save a bit of breath because you're about to exhale some more.
Yeah.
All right. How many Amapiano DJs, Kenyan DJs do we have? Like who specialize only in this sound?
I mean, I think at this point to my own Suraj.
Right? We even
UG.
There's a few.
UG.
Right? Yeah. All right. How many Kenyan DJs do you have?
A lot.
Many.
No.
Tukianza na DJ
specialized in only Kenyan music.
Kenyan.
Okay.
No. None.
Yeah.
None.
Right?
Be honest.
Ask yourself that question. You want, like, I know so many. I'm not saying, I'm a DJ as well, right?
Allah.
I'm not saying that move your preference.
You're a DJ.
You're a DJ.
Pause.
Right? Nah, it's okay. You understand? I say I don't make noise about it.
Tukupe Mike Austin Leo.
It's you have why don't we have Kenyan DJs who, like, I'm DJ Nani and I only play
Kenyan music.
Specialize in Kenyan music, but you have the house DJ, you have the
dancehall.
you know.
But time ya gengeton tulikuwa shout out to Jaslan alikuwa specialize na gengeton peke yake like only.
That's what we need more people like that, because those people become the ambassadors of the sound.
Fact.
Right? Sure. I'm a piano DJs are the ones who keep plugging you on the you listen to that set and you're like, what? Right?
Crazy.
So we need people who are also putting Kenyan music as a priority.
Absolutely.
Right? Like there's unajua nani huyo ukishamwona unajua you're about to receive the best yani Kenyan stuff that has ever stuffed, and not just one sound, my guy. Dig deep and get that darling P and then mix it with this and then
na pia ma freestyle nini,
because that's how you fell in love with whatever else you fell in love with.
The intro ya nani ilikubamba? Mi yangu ni ya Prezo.
Of course, that he's
always ahead of the curve.
He's the guy. I feel like also Nameless is our. Can we just say Nameless is our Taylor Swift?
Yeah. Yes, we can.
Yeah. From a millennial's perspective, there's a no. Actually, there's a Gen X who said that Nameless is our
Mr. Lenny.
Mr. Lenny.
Mr. Lenny was great. Yeah, iconic guys. These are iconic people, right? Lakini kuna mtu utabump na yeye nitakushika mashati and you don't know that this guy you know
somewhere.
But I have a question, because since some experience like properly
hata najua sana na najua kali.
Superstar. The one be superstar.
Backstory nikisikia Cleaning the Airwaves sana alikuwa anasema hiyo ngoma ya Kwaheri ilikuwa inafaa kutokea hivyo, but Nonini alicatch me differently. Au Jua Kali alicatch me differently, but
wajafanya assignment.
mambo tu mabi kwa akili.
Mwa Kenya yake iko
Kombo.
Mambo tu mabi kwa akili. Nijuna swali ni kwani kila time as in Prezo ile time alikam awards na Heli, like it was so ahead of the time, na sahi venye alifanyia intro, to be honest sijaona apart from Prezo sijaona artist mwenye amefanya intro kayo.
How many concerts have you gone to for my guy?
Oh my
Mob.
God, does he even stay at home?
Mob.
Like big concerts.
International.
No, like big concerts. Unajua kuna concerts
mwenda mob.
You're in the blanket.
Kuna 50 people hapo. Concert.
Major concert.
Yeah, major
kazo wote.
Yeah.
Hata times za kuingia hivyo, akufanya intro kayo.
The reason that's a performer, right? I on this same couch a few weeks ago on a different podcast, I said some shit, man, cause like Thames' you're right. Thames' entrance was just what it is, right? That's the level of her showmanship, right? And then there's another guy called Prezo. Fun fact, there were a lot of people who thought Prezo would never be iconic. You know, at the time when the guy was releasing the music, guys thought that this guy, in fact, there were hip-hop guys who were on that stage with him,
Who underestimated
that same
him.
stage with him, that used to think that is bombo.
Fact.
This is basic shit, right? And they were on that stage and you could see the difference in their showmanship. Because it's not just about giving us a good song, it's also about how does this song age?
Yeah.
Right? What kind of a performer are you? How do you live? I said, you guys used to hear Prezo, umesikia mambo za Prezo, kuna chinini chaguo la tinis, right? Nilikuwa tini, man.
Wow.
Shit. Sasa hiyo umeshikilia kifanta yako, chwang. Umekimbia kani, right? You figured kani, you're like, you have to get here before.
Manze.
My guys. And then he's working that song of his Mimi CMB PRZ. Oh my, you're in high school. You are in high school.
Mimi ni mabro alionyesha insider.
Kuna insider. Na sio kuna mabeshte wako na hiyo 5 bob ya kufika kwa hiyo gig. So mukirudi.
It was 5 bob literally.
I mean, I'm just, like now. Like I say anything that's cheap is 5 bob, right?
Okay.
So hiyo 5 bob yako ya then, you know, there was somebody else who couldn't make it to the event, but you know, you're making it in insider, and wow, you know. So that stardomship that Prezo has. For those people who are like, okay, but he doesn't have the, you know, the hard-hitting hip-hop buzz, he compensated.
Yeah,
So what I'm trying to say is what you saw is what you saw. Your eyes did not lie. There's one person who knows how to put a show, right? We've just said Nameless is so good at putting on a show.
Yeah.
When he walks onto
The
stage,
stage
Piano dance.
presence.
the sound.
Yeah.
How many people did you see there with dancers?
Dance.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nameless.
Husband and
Wife.
There we go.
Yeah.
So that's showmanship. You notice the difference that this guy could have jumped up and down in this durag from 1999 from Megarai down the way till but the guy knows. He knows. Like, yes, my knees hurt in places, but
It's true. Alikuwa na dance.
Alijibamba.
21-year-old daughter is not going to see me buckle. Yeah. So that's what you call a show. That's why people pay for the show. So it upsets me when you get to a show and a guy.
So I have a question. Who do you rate as a new Kenyan artist mwenye anakupatia the same energy
Toxic.
kama millennials?
Kali.
Nilikuwa
Did
nataka
so
kuuliza ulikuwa unataka kusema besides toxic na umesema toxic.
Besides.
Toxic?
I gotta say, I watched Toxic at Blankets. He was a good performer. Yeah, I was quite enthralled because a lot of people wakifanya live band, especially kawa ni commercial pop artist. Guy!
Kinaumana. But utauma
How many
nje.
things I have seen with these eyes.
To show. No maana tuko hapa.
I've seen it all.
Wataje.
No. You don't have to, but what I'm trying to say is what usually happens
It's giving
is,
Sakaja in Nairobi.
no, it's
I work. Until kunyeshe.
You can see the artists themselves, like, enyewe hataki kufanya. Yani, kusab kuna kitu, there's a few things that if you don't gel with the band, labda your song really hits, because especially here in Africa, we use a lot of drums.
Yeah.
So like sometimes if your drummer doesn't really slap that thing with the what's it called,
Guitar.
the bass guitarist,
Yeah.
kuna place pali labda your song has been carried by tufu tufu, and you that time you go hey, haishiki. So we are the audience who are waiting to be like, cheki fala amekam lakini kuna DJ guitar amekam lakini it can't.
Kuna msanii pia kuna msanii pia
Naweza sema pia Njera yako hapa kwa list.
kuna
Njera
msanii
na
pia ni legend, si legend but silikuwa Blankets ya 2024 deck.
Yes.
Walikosana last minute na mtu wake wa kuperform akatuwekea flash disk.
Nani?
But aliperform vipoa though.
Do you know me? I only watched. I went. So again, as a deep millennial, I paid for a ticket just to go see one act.
Nyashinski.
Necessary Noise. It was the first time in a really long time. Zizi had lost her son, and she hadn't been on stage for so long. And as her friend, I had to show up. And so I bought my ticket, got there. Luckily, I thought I'd come right on time, but then I stumbled on this awesomeness.
Costa Juang.
Motherfucker.
Costa Juang.
Shit.
Constant performer.
If you've never seen
Flowers.
this guy perform,
What?
you have to.
Costa Juang ni movie.
You have to. Like I'm telling you, just give him your money.
Alafu ilikuwa kwa Sunset too.
Yeah, he was amazing.
He was amazing.
I entered, found the stage Zubad like this for like 40 minutes, and then went like, wait, I need to find something to drink. You know, like his performance got me transfixed. I can't say many times that has happened.
At least your time.
And the way he pulls buddies, like me niliona akiperform for Kodong K1, like buddies wote walikuwa hapo kwa line. Tulikuwa huku nyuma peke yetu.
I don't even know what he's saying.
Yeah.
Fact.
Just for the vibes.
Uko tu hapo just because he's a performer, like he's an artist.
Sings.
Yeah.
Shashika kanini kake.
Like I could feel like the artist on stage can see me, and there was like 10,000 people there. So I felt like he was singing to me. I said it. I've said it over and over again. I have not experienced that in a really long time with an artist.
Same. Wow.
Kwani wewe unalipo?
Unapenda wanaume wengine.
Costa performance, bro. Performance.
Pause.
Wewe so
Relax.
artist machali?
Nemna tulikuwa unaimba.
Okay, hiyo ni like rap.
Na sauti.
Napenda Nyashinsky.
Napenda Nyash.
I see you.
We know you've been an MC event. Like you've been hosting events, you've been MC. Kwambox, how the hell are you balancing these things? Like how do you balance your work life thingy? Like how are you doing it? Leo uko radio, kesho uko BoxPod, kesho kutu uko event.
How?
Cheesy aje.
You know what I did? I handed it over to Aziza.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So
Hey, nilipatana.
I mean, the truth is, shout out to Aziza.
yeah. Media miss.
Hiyo sauti yake ni crazy bro.
Manze.
anakuongelesha unaitikia
Hai, ukishasalimwa ni hivyo.
unaenda
Ukishasalimwa ni hivyo.
I think if you really want to do something, you'll make time for it. Yeah. If you really want to do something, you get disciplined, get organized, there'll be time. You'll make time for stuff, right? And but the one thing I want to also mention that the season that I'm in my life is of stepping back,
okay.
right? Because I've done this
Si mgongo inauma.
so long.
Utaki 21 year old akuone.
Tuambie watu wasikize new advice.
Mbona msikii Kenyan nasema?
It's giving nameless.
No, so I had to take a break. I feel like for 5 years straight, I was just, gigging so much, and radio, waking up very early in the morning. It does take a toll.
Yeah.
Because by the time you finished your day, by like 3 p.m., you're exhausted. Because you've done, my day used to start at 3:30. Well, it still starts very early, but like 3:30. So by like 3 p.m., I've done 12 hours.
Crazy.
Right? So by the time I'm doing an evening gig, I mean, there are days where I do 36 hours.
Damn.
You know, the longest I've ever done was 48 hours.
With no crash out.
With no sleep. And
Brutal, eh?
after that is when I knew that, okay, you know what, now, because there was no even fun anymore. You're just doing it. You know, you're in the trenches. You're just doing it. So I can't even cheat you that I was balanced. Yeah, because I think when you're working and you're really trying to pursue something, something is going to suffer. It could be your personal life. It could be your dating life. It could be something will have to be there. It's like when you got a vice, right? You want to stop the vice. Even if you stop, that time needs to be consumed. So that's basically what was happening, that the time that I'm taking to hustle, to grind, to do my thing, which at that point was just Kwamboxing, you know, I'm just there.
Kwamboxing is a lifestyle.
You know, yeah, so when I reached a place where I was just like, I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing anymore, right? So Simpson, fade, fence, and until further notice. So,
Is like, are you enjoying it now that take a step back kidogo?
yeah.
How's your week right now?
No, I ran a company. I still got stuff to do. So it's not as, let me say this. So I am enjoying the break because I don't feel indebted to anyone anymore. Right? Like one of the most toxic habits I have is embracing everyone. Right? Literally and physically. So fans will come to me and they'll just be like, Kwambox, I'll give you a hug. I can hug like 300 people in one day. Right? At a concert.
Mamba anaweza cheesy.
Even at
Mamba ni
this
msanii.
concert we were just talking about culture.
Yeah.
Yo.
You said hi to many people.
And I wasn't even gigging, man. I was there just to do my thing, but like, oh, my Kwambox ones. And I'm like, I need to start, like, I need to have a t-shirt that says fist bumps only, right? Or nod is enough, right?
Yeah.
But you see, I'm not saying that I don't want to say hi or I don't want to, but like because I've been in the limelight so long, I feel indebted that I must say hi to you, that I must hug you, that I must fist bump you. And it's common courtesy. I don't know how to be rude, but then it takes so much from me.
So do you feel like kukosa kuhug msee ama kukosa kugotea msee
Ni rude.
atenda online
I don't
anza
care.
kurant blah blah blah
It's not about, you see, it's due my manners.
okay.
I don't know how to.
You're raised right.
Yeah,
Courtesy,
right. But now because your manners are so good, you end up just, you know, like
People-
seeming so
you can't
nice.
take advantage
yeah.
of you, yeah.
No, it's not people taking advantage. My boundaries
yeye
are
tu.
not enough. You know?
Okay,
So
yeah.
at the end of it, I just feel like, oh my God, like part of this break is unlearning some of these things so that I know how to not perform, but like have a nice balance between these two things, that I can be in the limelight, but I can save a huge chunk of that space for myself.
Kurudisha nyuma.
Inanifanya ni feel once you stop people pleasing, that no feels so good. No, I don't want that, and it's fine. I don't need to explain further than no. No is a solid answer, by the way.
But I'm still in learning. You know, when you've taught yourself so many things over time, like, oh, Kwambox, okay. And funny enough, in my personal life, I have such great boundaries.
Interesting.
The best. I have actually Fort Knox of boundaries.
End of Google. Don't waste our time here.
Tight. There's no jumping that. I have such great boundaries with friends. Like, if you fuck up, like, you know, I'm gonna tell you. Like, we're gonna, you know, if we're not working out, I'm gonna. But like, when it comes to this Kwambox, the brand, there were so many yeses, right? And it was it's not like there's another person. See, so I'm exhausted trying to balance like this persona. It was just like I had to, like, if I didn't take the break, I would have broken.
The crash.
Ukiwa kampo ulikuwa unapiga bash, ulikuwa unajulikana hiyo time?
Kwani ulikuwa kampo which ya?
Kitambo though,
2010.
Unajua ulikuwa
that was our year for graduation, but like I joined 2006, so
2010 ilikuwa class.
Pull up, just pull.
What?
5 or 6.
Let me pull for you numbers. 2010 hata nilikuwa adult. 2000
Chukua Austin.
Nimeelewa kwa nini.
Bomb blast ulikuwa wapi?
Ulihepa. Ulikuwa class?
Ulikuwa class 8.
Okay.
Yeah, class 8. I'm 40, guys.
Okay, life starts at 40.
Jabba. Jabba, you're not, you can't be.
Hey, no way.
So, 2006, I was Miss Tourism, Kenya.
2005 or 2006, one of the two, sindio?
Yeah. 2008, Big Brother. 2010, I was Big Brother.
Uliingaje Big Brother?
2000 and what other big? Yeah, so if you do that math, right? Surely, kwani nilikuwa nafanya hizi vitu kaniko 3.
Yenyewe.
Ejewe, mama with fun.
Unajua kuna
No, but the reason why people, like, my age is, you can
perfect.
Google it. It's Googled. Like, you.
Where's the footballer? We trust.
Like, we're those people who can hide our age because we did public things, right? So, like, to be Miss Tourism, your age, you had to be of age. At that time, I was 21. Big Brother, I think I was 23 when I joined.
But sure, ulijoinaje? Ulijoin before Prezo? No,
yeah, for sure.
Yani,
so ulikuwa big ugara before Prezo?
Imagine.
No. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm
Jonito, utagaslight guest.
Mimi nilikuwa nimemrank kwanza hiyo time akingia.
Unajua Fanta like kwa nyumba ama ni wewe utoke, ni wewe utatoka kwa box abaki safe.
Acha nimsifu.
Unasema Big Brother is what made Prezo big.
No, nasema as in mimi nilikuwa najua Big Brother inachukua like ma celebs most of the time. Like kila msee nilikuwa naona ni celeb from Nigeria nini.
TV yako
Me hata niko intrigued more about you being a model because most of us don't know you are a model. Like in 2005, 2006 you were a fucking model, manze.
I wasn't a model.
Uliwinaje Miss Tourism Kenya?
I played basketball in the league, right? So while I was in the league, because that was my aspiration, I wanted to play basketball. I want to be something. Well, I don't know. I don't know whether I wanted to play a WNBA or anything like that. I just wanted to play. So anyway, so I was playing, and then I got this crazy knee injury. Everybody knows how that goes, right? You get a knee injury, your parent looks at you and says, "Sasa wacha nikwambie kitu."
Kitu iripi. Hata nilipata ACL.
Insurance. Hata unaona wamekuleta tu mama nani. You know, so she's like, and then my mom was so she took that opportunity. So I was at Alliance doing French before I joined uni, and she goes like, "Yo, somebody had given me a form for Miss Tourism, the competition. So I had it in one of my books. My mom was like, she saw it. She was like, oh my God. She was so happy. She was like, thank you. She was like, use your height for me for the first time. Yeah, because I used my height for basketball, tomboy shit. She's like, can you be a girl for once, please? I was just like, all right, I'll do this shit for you. What do we need to do? And then we went, they showed us how to walk, and then I got a fish allergy. I got a protein allergy, vimbad like crazy.
What?
Yeah. Wow. Like, it was crazy.
Oh my God.
And it was like 5 days before the competition. So at this point, I'm just saying, I'm not bothered. It's my mom who's the one who's bothered. You know, you're like, what? See God. then the day of the event, but it was such, it's a competition. It's huge. I didn't know it was that big. And then we get to KCC. I have my designer clothes. I've been tengenezwa. The designer has come through. And then we pangaed them backstage. We go do rehearsals. We come back. Guess what? All my clothes
are gone.
So, mamako alikuwa like, unaona Mungu?
No, my mom is the one who wants
wamepanga kukumaliza.
Ndio nasema Mungu asante.
Can you imagine?
Mamako anaona umepanga kumalizwa.
As in the competition is starting 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My clothes have been stolen, and you prep. What? Yes, and you prep like you prep for these clothes. For like, I'm gonna look like this. So what ended up happening was that I won. That's what How? And I just want to tell the one who stole those clothes, gosh.
Mwenye alibiwa is there.
Guy.
What happened?
Can you imagine? Uliiba na nilishinda.
Imagine nyota kama ni yako ni yako.
Nimevimba.
Ilikuwa yako.
Everything was against you, but God.
God,
God said this one is mine.
So so I did that.
Yeah.
I did a bit of modeling, but like modeling was not really my thing. Like
it should be your thing.
I know, like now I think
but
like
I mean, look at you.
It was never really my thing.
Hey, bana. Relax.
Sezi katuok. Amesema mifupa ni noma.
Jonito ni wewe utatoka hii set.
Ndo amesema bebe.
Austin ingia set Jonito atoke. Aende football huyu anapigia makelele.
Nimebambika sana huyo.
No, I mean,
watu hapa. Now that industry night is back, you still going to be the MC or you're going to hand it?
I mean, we can definitely have so many other people. I'm like I said, I'm not in that space where I'm like, I have to host everything. When I was hosting industry night, especially the first 6 years, would you believe it if I told you that a lot of people actually didn't believe in the dream. A lot of people thought like investing in Kenya was a waste.
Ilianzaje?
So 2011, I had stayed in Nigeria. So at that time, I was staying in Lagos. And what was so interesting is that if you wanted to know what was hot in Lagos, there was this Oriental hotel. Every Thursday, they'd have industry night. So one of my friends was like, oh, let's go for this thing. I went, I checked it out. And I was like, I think that night, Wizkid showed up. That time, Wizkid was, I think it was like maybe 2-3 years hot.
Masaza Karo.
Right? Karo was not even out, bro.
Dang.
That time he had done this song. That time he had the album, No Need for Fronting, Girl. Yeah.
Meka kando hivi. Kati ya.
Davido had not even released a song at that time. Right? So all the heavyweights in the industry are in that one space. And it's not a thing. It's like there's no entrance. An artist who come release their song, play for guys. Hey, how do you feel this song? Before they can really promote it. And I saw this culture. I was like, and I'm here every time telling people Kenya has hot songs, and then they'd be like, yeah, we know that song, and then they'd all say Nasinzia, Nameless. Fun fact, that song really went big. Like it was so big. It went big, like across the continent. It was like if Nameless would have pushed that song, it would have been African Queen level.
Yeah.
Right? It's just that it was Swahili. But like Nigerians love it. Like they'd be like, they don't know what it's saying, but like they knew, right? So that's the only thing they knew from Kenya. So I'm sitting here going like, okay, I really love music. I was a musician at the time. And I said, you know what? Why, if I'm experiencing half the nonsense that I'm going through, then it means every single other person who's trying to release music is experiencing the same shit. So how about we create a space where we can chill? So when I came back Mseto was doing his thing. Shout out to Mzazi. He was doing Msetos on Tuesday, which was he'd launch music videos. So if you had a video, you'd go, bro.
Citizen.
Unajujaje juu hizi story.
Citizen TV.
Sisters, millennials, siblings.
Citizen TV. Unatoka the beat, unaingia straight up. Alafu William Tuva.
So alikuwa ana launch my video hapo. So he'd be launching, people go there and launch videos. But the performance was the aspect that I wanted to tap into because in Kenya, one of the things that even now is happening is that there's only like X amount of slots for performances in a year. Sure. Like I can actually literally tell you all the performance slots that there will be for 2026. Right? They're less than 1,000. Right? So with that said, those 1,000 slots will be the same 40. Repeating. Right? Yeah. And at that time, in Kenya, it was the same thing happening. So you'd find that you're a dope artist, you ain't never gonna make it on stage. Nobody's ever gonna know about you. So we needed this space so that even if you don't have a video to launch, because most people at that time didn't have money to go shoot a video. Yeah. So you just needed to, I have this song, let me hear it. If I like it, if it's not about me, if you have something, I book you a slot and you make it.
Perform.
So I've worked with over 1,500 artists, one-on-one.
Crazy.
I now even started going within the country because you started to realize that, hey, come on, NAIROBI ni hivi. And people were traveling from, someone would tell me, oh my God, I've just come all the way from Mombasa. I've used my last bus fare. I just need a slot on stage. So that's what we created. And it pisses me off that 10 years later, with all the fights that, I was fought, so many things, like, there's not enough space on your podcast to talk about shit like this. But, like, it pisses me off that 10 years later, it's still the same shit.
Absolutely.
That we have to come back to be like, okay, oh my God, let's give guys so that we can shake the pot and we see new talent making it to the top. Like, I'm so excited to see guys like Toxic Lyrically on a big platform. We Are Nubia on a big platform. In the Street Night spoke about We Are Nubia 5 years ago. Right? Yeah. So, I think they did one cover, I think it was like 4 years ago or 3 years ago, if I'm not wrong. And Jerai, we were like one of the first people that put her on. So such platforms are so important. And I'm not saying that if you're like an event organizer, you care about Kenyan music, you want to be able to start your own. Start something. Like every club. Do you know how many clubs there are in Kenya? You know how many of them have a Kenya night? I'll wait.
Galileo ile times. Akusaya kuna.
Just
but that's not a club.
A Kenya, like a night for just Kenyan music.
Kama si Gecko Cafe. Gecko, ni Gecko pekee.
No guys, the DJ plays.
Ni performance. Kani band, ama artist.
And after they finish, the DJ shuts it and it's gone.
Yes.
They close.
Yeah? Okay. How many like Gecko? Right? How many clubs do we have in Kenya?
Very many.
Right?
Very many.
I even went to MCSK and told them, guys, let's do this. Give clubs a discount, so that for an incentive that each club should have a night where artists from that locale can just come and perform.
What about Bear District? Are they doing something?
Yeah.
Bear
But
District.
ikwangi
Not
DJs
That's the first
quite
place in
seasonal,
the
but inakonga times at times.
Yeah.
Utapata DJ atacheza afro pia ama piano pia.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think even the county of Nairobi, county governments need to take this up. I'll tell you why. No. I'll tell you why. As I wrap up, right? I've tangented. Right?
Wrap to that topic.
My bad. I just want to say one thing, right? Why I care, why this is so important, right? Was it the UK or Australia, one of these European countries, right? Or if I'm not wrong, Australia or New Zealand. Bear with me. They did a test and discovered that they did this test where they invested in artists X amount, let's say $100, right? And they realized with that $100 that artist was able to bring back $150. like the money was multiplied, right? Okay. That's a test they did. And so they saw, so there's value in investing in artists. Now they've rolled out a program that has 100 million pounds. I think it's the UK, if I'm not wrong, right? Investing in artists, right? Now, I know you're like, Kwambox, what the fuck? See, our gava thinks in tutajenga mashule, tutajenga nitawajengea manyumba.
Si watujenge tu.
Na wanatenga hata wajenge.
Watujenge.
In 20
tutaweka express wengine.
Right? But hear me out. A nation that is 75% under 30, right? A lot of those people are young creatives.
Yeah.
If we invest in the creatives and it's showing that it brings returns, what the fuck are we investing in other shit? Invest in the people.
Absolutely.
But like kutuambia tujenge manyumba,
tujenge barabara,
tujenge
na tunajenga mitaro,
affordable music,
affordable housing,
affordable music,
tujenge exactly.
Hata usiongelele the amount of tax tunakata kwa sababu inhale and
exhale. Hata utaiona hiyo nyumba.
Projects we need to start thinking in such kind of direction. And I just hated that investments hufanywa na foreign government.
Kwanza unajua sasa yuko kwa space yetu, yeah, you know, you are our guest and we know you have your own thing going on. So how is the transition from, let me just say right now you're the main host, yeah? You used to have co-hosts, that's Kerry Martin and Joyce. How is it managing it alone, and how is the journey, by the way, the transition from having co-hosts to now you being the only one managing it? Ni different ama kukoaje? Unajua ni like it's beautiful. See, mimi nikiachwa solo star manage nda cheesy
bila. Labda join BoxPod.
Unaishikilia peke yako. How are you doing this? Like
it's crazy.
How's the transition?
It's definitely different. Different because, you know, I feel like I'm a different personality when I'm talking to somebody.
Okay.
And then I'm a different personality when I'm
with the host.
So as an individual, I'm very serious.
It's because you'd say something that Joyce will be laughing before you even say
it. Exactly. As an individual, I'm very, very serious. But cheeky. But then I'm not the kind who laugh. I'm not a laugher. You know? Nah. You get. So
that was like Joyce.
Yeah, you get.
That was Joyce.
So I know that my energy is definitely very different, but it was time, you know. When we started out the journey, when I set up to go the podcasting way, I'd reached the end of radio. That was like 4 years ago. I was just like, I can't do this shit no more. Like, I can't do this shit no more. I didn't feel like I had anything to say on radio anymore.
That's after how many years of radio? 12.
I did 12 years, yeah. 12 years, yeah. So
crazy.
I think after when I was leaving Homeboys, I should have just actually when I left Vibes, I should have. But then Kiss came calling.
Yeah, rather.
Amekuwa Farii. Your bladder is loose like your head. Small heads.
Amekaza.
Chana na huyo. Akona main character syndrome.
Last one.
When you were living radio, that's like Vibes Radio, Mekwa HBR.
I just want to know who else is gonna stand.
No one. Akona mambo yake tu.
Okay, yeah. So when I was
Amesema kunradhi.
What the hell?
When you were living radio.
Nilikuwa nakuja kitu yangu lakini kuna mtu amekuja hapa kujirelease.
Akona main character syndrome. Chambe Kwambox beta kusikiza. Niko interested. Achana na huyu. Ni normal.
I was worried that he'd start number 2, bro.
Cheki. Kama umeinama lunch, uchukue radish, ni normal.
Sawa, The transition.
Mimi ni comrade.
Mimi hata sitaki kusikia mambo ya huyu. The transition from radio to now a podcast. Tell us about that.
Unajua beshteno jana.
Kashka vitu huko.
Unashika nani?
By the way, yes, he guessed. Atatoka.
Tuna focus.
Ataenda.
Send home.
Kwani kukuze?
HR amesema ataenda.
Aya.
The transition from
Yeah, so when I joined Kiss, I think it was just because it was Kiss. I couldn't say no. Yeah, so I said yes, you know, and I did that, and that was great. But then I just knew I shouldn't have. It was great, but like my mental space just couldn't allow me to keep doing radio. So by the time I'd set up the podcast, the idea was that there was so many things we wanted to say, but like
You can't.
there was just not the right platform on radio to say it. And Vibes, oh my God, shout out to Vibes Radio. If I was to rank radio, I enjoyed the most at Vibes. But then iconically Homeboys, right? I think we're iconic
Drive
there.
show. What?
And then Kiss. I don't feel like I had any impact at Kiss. Zero. Like I feel like I could do good radio, but like I don't.
It's just another.
Yeah. So from I think 6 months in, I resigned, and PQ really convinced me. He's like, no, you got this. I trust me. You got this. And I did it, and I just knew that I needed to focus on podcasting.
Okay.
So even as I was leaving radio, I know 100% that podcasting is
The future.
Yeah, it's not about the future. It's about what I want to say.
It's where you're meant.
You're
What
free.
I want to say. So I'm able to own my own microphone and say whatever I want to talk about. And it doesn't mean that it's about casting. Psh, no,
We love Unhinged
It's
Kwambox.
not about that. It's about not having to ask somebody, is this okay?
Yeah.
Right? So like one of the, like even elections time, which is when you're supposed to be most impactful.
Yeah. You're controlling what you have to say.
I found it very interesting. Well, I understand because you have very loose cannon politicians, but as a seasoned broadcaster, I'd expect that you'd allow me to sit with a politician and
Converse.
Have a
converse.
one-on-one.
But now on my podcast, I'm able to do that because I mean,
Ask every
Nani
question,
is not able to come to me.
So karibu fasio useme tutam.
No,
Wow.
no. I'm not, that's not what I'm saying. But like, I couldn't wake up and say I want to be able to talk to this person before writing an emails due to who, what, where. So yeah, so such kind of things already for me. If I was starting my career and like maybe 2-3 years in, I was joining Kiss, I would be on Gear 7 right now, kang. But like, I feel like I did some of my best radio at
HBR.
Vibes.
Wallahi.
Vibes.
The most impactful radio I ever did was at Vibes. I used to wake up and address the nation. There was young men and women from all across the different parts of the nation. It wasn't commercial sexy radio. It was mtaa radio. So the
Vibe. Na Zoza.
maze nenda sijui mtaani
Walikuwa na mafans
Mombasa.
wa Meru.
Mtu ako na barber shop
Zoza.
ananiambia maze Kwambox maze kuna venye ulituchanua juu ile story ya nini hata tuko tunajua hizo ma constitution, you know, that kind of, or they wake up in the morning, I'm having a segment called Dear Mr. MP,
Yeah.
right? And I opened, there's no songs, okay, we're doing 1 hour straight of just
Dear Mr. MP.
Wazee Kwambox MP wangu anaitwa Dash, alafu nani area hii wazee hiki hata kijaionekana
Wala isakaja walai. Wala isakaja wetu kikushika.
Dear Mr. Governor, wewe kwanza unaona hizi basi wewe hapa kwa nafikiri ni za nini?
Wacha nikwambie,
You know, so that kind of radio for me is that's me. That's who I am. Right? I am an entertainer, but I'm a very serious human. Yeah. So.
By the unajua Vibes Radio ndo the first radio walituita kaa Zoza.
Really?
Yeah.
Show gani?
Yeah, Sound Riley.
Big up to Riley. Actually, I put Riley on. I insisted that he should be on radio. Big up to Riley.
Unajenga nchi bana.
Wallahi,
Tafuta kura.
Lazima tujengane.
And the same wendo lileta Shrap
Jenge.
Industry Night.
Okay?
Wendo li introduce Shrap Industry Night pia.
Shrap Night. Oh my God. Actually, let me tell you an interesting story about Shrap and Industry Night.
Yeah.
We had a bit of a tiff, actually. So when I set up Industry Night, it was open to everybody. I was very focused on, fun fact, I used to use my own salary to fund the thing.
Damn.
Yeah, because everything I've ever done, I put my own money. I don't talk. I put, right. If I believe in it, I'm like, this is, and I used to there are days I used to not have anything, but I want to see you on stage, right? And then I'd get so much flack because I'm using my own money, but then somebody's like, yo, you gotta pay us. I'm like, bro, first let me tell you something, shit, right? If you don't perform on this stage, I will still be okay. But you have no other stage to perform on.
Yeah.
Right?
And at home.
But then that's not even how I'm addressing it. That's not how I'm addressing it. I was addressing people like a doormat, right? Because I am the bearer of the vision. Right? And people didn't really why you even hii Kenyan thing mazi. I won't even yata Nigeria ni overtake mazi blah blah. So guys weren't really, it's like I was constantly like, yo, come through, yo, you know, for 6 or 7 years straight.
Ndo ulikuwa na scout,
right? Yes, I was the person, every single artist that performed on that stage, I listened. Barak Jacuzzi, ask him how he got on my stage.
Ni pesa modeling unatumia.
Ask
ya Big Brother.
Ya hapana, sikushinda pesa yote ya Big Brother. Nilikuwa job, ninachapa hapo yo this Kwambox nini Sheila na Mike na nalipwa kadogo. Nalipa hata kabla nimeenda kulipa rent nasema wait.
Kwambox wewe ni firstborn.
But I have this thing.
Kwambox wewe ni firstborn. Kuna firstborn syndrome.
And you do this thing. So I'm coming to Shrap Night. So this ended up being like a space where the industry would hang out, right? And because of this, other small things would start popping up, right? Now me, I'm a supporter of everything. I want you to grow. You know why? Because it feeds into this ecosystem. I mean, mimi nilikuwa nenda Machakos alafu MCSK wana text ati nimekula pesa zao. So guys are coming to me with like they want to beat me. And me, I've used my own money from my own pocket. I have gotten a van, I've funded people, I'm paying everybody to go and educate an artist about social media. Because I'm realizing that Kenya, artists in Nairobi.
Yeah.
If you don't make it in Nairobi, like I'm even paying kuja kwa ESQ. Enda kwa huyu artist murecord ngoma. Because I feel
when like to Chaxi Kuria.
Tuwe naona ukirudi. Na amekataa shule.
Chaxi can tell you a lot of the stories behind the scenes.
Anakam next week.
So interestingly, Shrap Night was, you know what Shrap was?
What was it?
Shrap was a sound, and I'm so sad that the sound isn't there. And Shinzi don't know about it. Just 2 seconds ago, right? Boutros and his whole gang. Like that's how I know.
Family.
That's actually how I know Boutros. I know him from
Shrap.
So no, actually I know him before Shrap, and then they started forming this sound because Shrap was like Kenyan trap.
Yeah.
Right? We had a bit of an incident, but I think we sorted it out. We were doing an event at Alchemist, and they also wanted to do a similar event and their own event at Alchemist. Now we decided we wanted to do one behind there at Alchemist, and they wanted to do at the front. Now we already knew, and the owner of the event knew, right? But then for some strange reason, one of them decided they wanted to shut the industry night down, like we are competing. And in my head, I'm like, how do you not see this as a win for all
Two
of us?
legends can coexist.
Right?
Yeah.
Kuna watu, unless uko na shida, uko worried watu watakuja.
Watajaza.
That's the only time I have ever allowed a friction to get to me. Because I've had so many fights in the industry, which I just say, okay, no problem. You're the winner.
Wisdom.
Right?
Wisdom.
But that one, I think it just rubbed me the wrong way. But then, funny enough, we're still very, very cool. Like, I don't think we have any drama between us. But that was such a weird scenario. But I'd love to see a Shrap Night.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Me too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Musau,
Oh my
Boutros,
I'm so
kindly.
excited.
Yeah, ni mwana
guys.
sci-fi. I think wanafanya sci-fi ama sijui nini wanafanya. There's
Really?
something they're introducing ni mwana kwa story ya Musau. I think I'll confirm with it. They're introducing something. They were asking which artists would you guys want to see.
Crazy.
So hey, it's a good thing.
Absolutely.
Ile
Shrap was
pesa,
the business.
ile pesa mnapeananga pale kwa radio inakuanga ukweli.
Nilicheki
Umepata 5,000 leo asubuhi. Wanapiga nduru pale patanisho. Ile pesa.
You've won yourself 5,000.
Is it real ama ile pesa Vlad anapatianga followers tukifika 20k na hajai wapatia?
Alianzia na 5k, 10k,
Hapana.
15, 20.
Ni jaba ama ni ukweli? Niambie tu. Sitakusema.
One thing about me, before I answer your question, the only thing that I have in this life is integrity. That's the only thing I have. Like, I built a name that can be destroyed any day, but the only thing I roll with is that you can do whatever you want. I'm a person of integrity. Like, you're not going to be able to say, Kwambox aliniruka ama alinifanyia hivi, but mi nimefanyiwa hii country nimefanyiwa. He may be wa gari, nyumba, everything.
Gari.
Siri, biashara, hii country. Kwanza kuna mwenye alinibia gari nilimwona siku ingine akipatia mtoi wake gari. Sitasema.
Hey! Mimi nakaa najua ni nani. Alimpea GLE.
Inaanza na O.
Alimpea black GLE.
Tutakumanga wewe.
Acha osha mkono.
Umeona?
Oh hell no.
Kuna kumekwa sanitizer.
Is it microphone zenu?
I try not to touch anything.
Kuna sanitizer good company.
Nilikuwa nauliza ile pesa ya radio. Ile umepata 5,000, 100,000.
So
I can talk a settle.
I've heard a lot of stories, but everywhere I have worked, right? Any show that I've been given and be told, we are going to be giving out XXX. I can confirm to you that XXX has been given out, right?
Oh, okay.
I've never even been part of a ile ati sijui dial triple sijui watu and join gambling. I do not advocate for gambling. So I've never, if there's anybody out there who can say they've shindared something and I didn't give it to them, it's not possible.
Nini mambo yao?
Libiaje gari.
Ilikuwa wacha tu.
Nairobi trauma.
Ilikuwa event.
You need to buy my book, bro.
You have a book?
It's coming.
Okay. Nice.
All right.
But iko na zile nini za events. Ulikuwa sherehe USIU. Kuna time ulikuwa umepeana hiyo story kwa nini? Siku grasp vipoa.
Ati what happened?
Ukiwa ulikuwa umehostiwa na Mwaf. Ulikuwa unapeana story ya mlikuwa mna bash. Sijui karibu mlikuwa neighbor ya mse wa Sauti Sol.
Bedhe ilikuwa nani?
Ilikuwa nani? Ulikuwa neighbor ya nani wa Sauti Sol?
No, I said ile nyumba yenye sisi tuliishi. Sauti Sol waliishi. I think they were the tenants after.
When ndani ama Shuge? Because I know they were living.
No, I'm telling you.
I know where they were living.
You make life so interesting.
Kile bro.
You make life so interesting.
Ilikuwa kafobi fulani.
You make life so interesting.
I make life interesting.
Yeah, you make it sound so nice. Like your journey, najua si ijakuwa easy, but the way you're narrating it on our podcast is like, you know what? Let me stop being hard on myself.
It's light at the end of the tunnel.
I'll try every day.
That's the reason.
Literally
the reason I love talking about these things is because, you know, when I look back, right, which 99% of the time I never look back. I'm always a person for yo
looking down.
You know, let's just keep going. For the only words you've added, I need to find others, right? So, but I know, you know how many people who are in my DMs always ask me, Kwambox, you just tell me what I should do, and I'm like, I need you to understand this. You're the only one who knows what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
You need to believe in yourself, because believe me when I tell you, just the same way I've told you when Prezo was doing his thing, a lot of people used to hate on him. They used to say he was trash, he wasn't a good rapper. I don't know how many millennials are watching me right now. People used to, like, guys, Kalamashaka is the only way K-South.
Yeah,
Akina Bambu are the only rappers, right?
Abbas.
Prezo. Did you see Prezo turning up on stage? Because Because why? Because in the long run, in the long run, when you look at life like, oh my God, now, right? You're missing the point. You already have so many interesting things that are popping up in your head, right?
Yeah.
Do you think they're popping up in everybody else's head?
Not really.
Exactly. And the older you get, the lesser these ideas of, sasa unafikiri kasa hii ati mtu I can just wake up and say I'm moving to Nigeria or I'm moving to Ghana or I'm moving to South Africa. Bruh, by the time I start thinking about my comfort, you know, by the time I start thinking about, you know, but like when you're 20, what the fuck are you doing with your life, man? Get up, go try what's happening in Malawi, right? I want to learn the language. I've been to 27 African countries.
Damn.
Ulianza kutoka lini tu?
Kutoka ile time decide unataka kuanza.
Thank you for that answer.
So mine was 23. 23 was the time because by that time I was a news reporter. I'd covered
post-election violence.
Post-election violence.
Good show story.
Right? We started K24. Right? We were Jane Goiri, Jeff Koinange. Jeff was actually trained me. Richard Kagoya. A lot of amazing people started their careers. Now, even Smirti Vridiari, all those guys, we all started at...
MTV.
Sorry, Smirti.
Ile French.
Ula MTV.
So nile French ulifanya high school ikusaidisa.
Ni Kihindi.
Wacha kushika mkono yake, unaona unasema.
Mimi mlefsi, amesalimia rice.
Right? But like at that time, geez, I was such a... I didn't want to sit still. I couldn't have done anything if I just went... You know, if I was scared, right? I could have settled. I had a good job at K24. Right now, I could have been, I don't know, at CNN, right? I was good.
Right?
But it just wasn't my shit. I knew I didn't want to be a reporter, right? And it was the same thing. I didn't want my news to be told by the editor, right? So I left that, decided to go and try Big Brother, right? Went there. It opened new doors, right? Came back, right? When I came back, fun fact, Ike was starting Nite. I joined in. We pushed Nigerian music here in Kenya, right? Fun fact, we were putting it, like by the time unasikia Nigerian music, we are the guys who put it on the radio, right? And the whole culture brought it here, right? Went back to Big Brother. Came back, then decided I wanted to try other things. Traveled, lived in different towns, did music, did acting, right? Came back to Kenya and said, you know what? I want to start radio from scratch. Forget about all these things I've done. I want to start now. I don't want to be called any other name out there. I want to just for radio. What are you going to call it? Sheila. Let's start building slowly. And I built 7 years of just building, right? So what am I trying to say is a lot of young people think that, oh my God, I want to see you can't see Def. Just keep going.
Ulimba wimbo gani by the way?
The journey
becomes clear around.
Check ulimba wimbo gani?
The journey.
Because if even like 5 years ago, I was like, where is this going, right? I told you I stepped away from the radio because I'm like, where is it? Because even today you can decide to scrap and start a new journey.
And it's
as long
okay.
as you have life, my guy, right? So stop worrying about the whole program. I'm not like so-and-so. I feel like it's worse for you guys now because like your mindset is to just look at what the next person is doing, right?
The pressure.
While there's something so innately inside you saying, sufanye ile kitu. Sufanye tu ile kitu. Lakini unaiambia, lakini wataniche. Lakini siwifanye. Trust me.
Yeah.
Then you're just like, oh my God, I'd rather just sit on this pod. But you know, every day there is something inside you that's just telling you, let's do that thing. Me, I got you. You and that voice, you got each other. You need to start listening to that voice. Trust me.
Ulimba wimbo gani? Yo wimbo si utuperformia. Musician, DJ,
Mangoma
MC. Ile yenye ili trend. Yenye ulipush.
Acha nikwambie fun fact. Nilitoa ngoma. Wakenya walinirarua. You know, let me tell you. Nisimekuambia mimi sikwangi mtu wa kushikilia vitu. Mi nakuaga hata mabeshte nao ma radio presenter wenye walikuwa naongea trash juu yangu.
wanaimba wimbo alafu wanasema hii ngoma itenda
in later in life I came to work with some of these people. We know sometimes when you're talking about someone you usually just think ati ni atakufia
and then you sit in the same table by the way
ni wimbe usisahau.
So I released music and people were rough, but I think it was the mindset, because when I was in Big Brother it was just ordinary for people to just hate on you because you're so big. Real. You know,
and
like
out there.
People don't know what real is, you know, like they apendangi real, wanapenda yani ukuje ka umenyenyekea. Okay? Be humble and don't be like I know shit.
Yeah.
Like I done shit. I almost died shit. I went to Big Brother when I had almost died 3 times. And I'm not talking about like, oh my God, enyewe ningekufa hapana. I'm talking about machete. I'm talking about gunpoint. I'm talking about, oh my God, we are gonna die. The mob is coming, right? And they're chanting Mukufe, right? So when I left that space, when I went to Big Brother, sikwana ati I must make it. I have vision. Me, I was just on holiday.
Facts.
Jet to
Holy.
Motherfucking holiday. Say what when I'm betting there's 100,000 up for grabs. Me, I'm just like breakfast ready. That time I used to smoke. Kenyans, you know I used to smoke, right? So that time nimeamka 6 in the morning. Right? Guys are going to work out.
Vape na mkate.
May I have my fucking I'm like, Jesus Christ. Is there still alcohol left in that fridge? And the whole of Africa and diaspora, your parents watched me.
Yeah.
Right?
I used to be
One of the things about me is, if you've already seen that,
Facts.
I met a president and the first thing he told me was, why were you not... Okay, let me not put the right accent. It's the wrong accent. It's the wrong accent. That's the accent I use for Africa. Right?
All right.
we believe you.
Where were you?
For Africa. Okay, this is an African accent. And he asked me, why did you used to not shower naked on shower hour?
Aye.
A president. A fucking president.
Damn.
Guys, I wasn't a tea in a tea on his lap. A tea, yeah, daddy, tell me. No, it wasn't like that. It was like an official. It was like an official with like 300 people. You know, presidents, you can't...
What?
One-on-one, labda any president mwingine.
He called you aside with like...
No, he was there in front of it.
Addressing everyone.
Hey. What the hell?
Like wewe.
Healer.
Kwa nini ngoja, kwa nini uoshi mikono? Wewe.
Toshafta says.
Usiende mahali tunamaliza. Tunarapa.
Microphone ameishika. Sijui
You never see the end of this.
Tupeni.
Mwite fumigators.
Like, what the fuck, man?
Nasikia tu watoto.
Uongo.
Yeah.
In public.
Yeah.
Hata alikusalimia akakuuliza hivyo.
No, Ali very excited to see me. Was a fan. And yeah.
Ay, umeosha kweli.
I've been asked that question a lot of times.
Usishike vitu
A lot.
As in, mbona watu wana sexualize everything out
Kwa sababu
here?
hiyo show, unajua hiyo show ilikuwa inauzwa separate.
Yeah.
You had to buy extra bundles to be able to watch that. Yeah.
One of the things that used to happen.
We never used to see.
That's a freaky shit. So lazima kuwe msharp ukiingia nyumba.
Uliingia na urui.
Una learn kuoga na maji baridi.
Tuimbie.
When you shower with cold
tuimbie.
water, so they put the warm water, they put it because, you know, they know it's cold in SA, it's winter, so they know you don't want to cry. And then plus, kama huyu anawi, unafikia kuoga ndio.
So mama kugona hiyo narrative walai. Tabakera next episode staka.
Vijana kwenye maji.
Kuja uoge hapa ndio umeoga.
Azi.
So I want to make sure warm water at a specific time. So it basically becomes like shower hour time. So, you know, you're like, oh, I can't do shower hour. You shower when it's not shower hour. That way there's no cameras. That way then nobody's...
Crazy.
Yeah. So and then there was those who wanted, you know, because shower could... Fuck, Big Brother was only fans.
No maana tulikuwa tunakataza kuwatch.
Really?
Yeah.
Nilikuwa namba kuwatch.
Some crazy stuff. Yeah.
Time
You
ya
know what
hoda.
I'm saying? People's parents only had that one. That other version. Right?
What?
Yeah.
Crazy.
But
If 2 + 2 is 4.
but they could
Ndio maana ulikuwa nikataza ni watch.
Hey.
You knew what was going on.
Now you get it.
I mean,
hata watu wangu hata watch Love Island.
Because Big Brother was really big. Anyway, so when I left there, guys were talking shit and one.
Yeah.
But I don't care about that. I'm glad you want me to sing for you. I've got some new music coming.
All right.
home of exclusives.
Right. Come
anaweza
on.
kuwa Vixen ako available.
Nah.
Vixen Ocean Konozi.
Any solo project.
Good
I'm
company
there.
weke tu sanitizer at this point.
Nataka about was Nini, it's produced by Wasafi Records.
Hapo boy. Kill him, finish him.
Pow, 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 pow.
Power. Sawa
Imagine
shawa.
the show inaisha, imagine.
Nasikia hii show yenu mungeenda TZ lakini Wasafi wamewakata.
What?
Jo watu wachafu.
Jonito.
Anyway,
Nashanga mbona Kiragu pekee alienda Tanzania.
Detol, simsponsor show mazi.
Maze.
Manze.
Huh?
Please.
Palmolive.
Saidia brother yetu.
Because there's a guy who needs a life boy.
In his life.
Sawa shawa.
Ama ni unapenda geisha.
Anaitwa Forex.
Dog.
Ameguza narrative, huyu ni msi wa Forex.
Na mnakuangaje kwa hii set? Oh, this has been an amazing episode.
Right. So now that Industry Night is coming, is that a way people are supposed to like register or do I could DM to if they're artists?
Nah, don't DM me please.
Okay.
So, first
Naina,
things first.
to
just-
DM.
Anamzia chali yake.
Naina to DM.
I'm to my man.
Ni mtu wake.
Man is an
anamtetea.
amazing rapper, but
Really?
this industry is eating him up.
Seriously.
I
Girl,
swear
you
to
gonna
God.
date a
Swear
rapper.
to God. He's amazing. He is amazing. He raps me with so
And
much
trust the process. Where it comes.
The good thing is I always try. Like me, I love when things mature. You know,
Guys.
like I love just waiting to see the process. You know, because like
Jipe miaka kaa
an
8.
established rapper.
because
I'm not hating. I'm just saying, girl.
Trust the process.
You know when the heart
Wako miaka ya
heart wants
7.
what it wants, you know, and it
Jipe
wants
miaka
him.
kaa 8.
Bruh, have you,
Cause
so you see those memes for like, you know, my boyfriend has something to show you.
I did not listen.
On SoundCloud.
Right now.
Nitumie kwa Industry Night.
Sawa,
Hiyo video hivyo.
Sasa kuna rafiki yangu ushai host Industry Night aitwa Roman. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's usually Roman is an artist on his own, and then there's 99er. Yeah, they've been friends. They've been doing music since like
For the past.
class 7.
Nice. Yeah. Tell them to keep going.
Absolutely.
Miaka zingine 7.
Yeah.
Ine joke.
Kwa miaka ya
Tell them
7.
to keep going.
How do
People go about it?
Okay, so we are reworking the industrynight.co.ke website, but right now you can follow Industry Night on Instagram. Just go to Industry NITE. And then 26, we're going to make the big announcement of how we're going to be rolling because there's new things. But November, this October, we are doing another version of Industry Night. So what we did, 6 years into Industry Night, we realized that, because remember, we were looking for a place where artists can perform, right? So what ended up happening was that the big artists would drown out the newer artists, right? So you couldn't have like a newer artist headlining the show. So then we set up something called Who Is Next, right? So Who Is Next would be able now to get newer artists their own platform. So you're not competing with like the big artists.
Wow.
So this year, in October, this month, actually next week, we're launching the Who's Next Talent Search. Junior edition. It's for kids. Right? Why we realized by the time I'm meeting you at 24, you already have an idea. You're already like sort of, it's like a footballer. If you've been playing sort of the wrong tactics, by 24, it's only so much we can be able to do.
Who am
right?
24.
I'm sure you guys are on TikTok, right? You've seen how parents are pimping their kids out on TikTok. Kuja udansia watu Jaden.
Kuja waoneshe ile move.
Kuja uoneshe unajua kudance. My daughter can sing. Waimbie.
On the Sunday.
So what ends up happening? Some random person slides in that parent's DM. I can be an agent. I can be a manager. And
Yeah.
You don't see how that can be a problem?
Msanii wetu amepita 24. So tunaweza msaidia.
Oh, you can't make it. No, into the competition.
Into the
but you can make it to industry.
He absolutely will. Mark my words.
Yeah.
He absolutely will.
But see, maybe see who next. Maybe mpe kwa the main one.
Wewe kwanza unajua ukifanya hivi na nusa tu mkono yako.
Tunaweza enda home kwa sababu mambo imechemka huku. Sema kimeumana.
Yani amnawi
venye nimera
Kwambox kusema hivyo mimi nilianza kujua recently ati some men don't like to shower.
What?
Watu wapendi kuoga, kuna sawa wapendi bafu.
Moga asubuhi na jioni.
Hadi ni real. Umesikia mtu amesema
ujiuliza mwanaume high school alikuwa anaoga mara ngapi?
Mimi nilijua like I was like what the hell?
Walikuwa wanaoga time ya funkies pekee.
Si tukitoka hapa tunajua na kuoga. Mimi lazima nioge ndo nilale.
Unasema time ya what?
Funky pekee.
Si tulikuwa na maji moto.
Alafu
unakatiwa hapo na mandazi na smoky
unakubali. Uchafu yote.
Ni grey lakini ina shine vile ni safi.
Ndio kwa sababu Charlie Sale anakuja kufanya ile kitu sijui tena kushikanda alafu anafanya sijui ni kupanguza anapanguza.
Tenenio.
Wash my hands.
So utaimba.
Tutakuwa si tumesema kwanza Benesi I also spoke about it that I'm tushamaliza
ujaimba lakini.
Wallahi. Ara tujasema social.
No hugging, no handshake. I said it, right?
Yeah. Nod.
Yeah.
I said it,
yeah,
right?
You did.
I said what we going to do?
Nod.
You're the first.
Jojo.
You're my first intern.
Noda.
We are not let's practice.
top shorter.
Yeah, yes.
No fingers.
Yes, you have
No fingers, man.
Wow.
Just like if you must do it, you can do it.
Yeah.
Unaweza ambia sort.
Left, right.
Ambia
Like,
sort
there's
follow
ways,
basi.
there's ways,
Ambia sort follow.
I mean,
Hata msitu follow and then in BoxPod.
Wait, what?
So much is cooking on BoxPod.
All this time unawachiki tuna hata uja subscribe.
Man.
Shame on you.
Shame on you.
Shame.
Hata usiende kutuwatch na BoxPod.
Shame.
You see how she's
Shame.
cooking some new things.
Shame.
Na vile watu walingangania lota na ukamleta. I love it, man. Keep doing you.
Drive show ulisoma tuti yangu nikiwa.
Tunarudi kwa interview.
Azizi. Shamaliza.
Naenda home.
Story. Shamaliza.
Acha ni show story.
Shamaliza hiyo story. Ilikuwa drive show ilikuwa mpita ECL like lilikuanga MP and everything.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Pole. The right knee.
Yeah, the right
It's
knee.
always the right knee, man. But if you're a right-handed player, most chances are you'll.
Mimi ni lefty.
This thing moved like this.
Hadi mimi.
It was like yeah. That's when I knew we don't need to play
Lilijenga msee ikakuwa ni noma.
play them.
So imagine nikiwa mpisha season niko after surgery blah 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 nini. Shamaliza.
Shamaliza. Mwah, guys.
Hi, name is Kwambox. Our name is Zoza Podcast.
Kai.
Adios.
Zozo.
Ulisoma